To be successful on Instagram, you don't need to create original content. You just need to know how to steal smartly. Yes, you hear that right, and I am not just talking randomly. This is the proven strategy that top creators don't openly share. People spend mornings and evenings making reels using trending sounds and applying hashtags, but no one tells you where content ideas actually comes from. What is the real formula for viral content? And so today's video is not a normal YouTube video but a premium mini course. That means professional agency level training absolutely free. So today's I am going to show you the complete system that successful creators use but never share publicly. The framework that actually work and the hidden strategy that can exponentially increase your growth. Whether you want to grow your own Instagram followings or are handling clients accounts to grow them, by the end of this video you will know exactly how Instagram works, what kind of content gets pushed and why, and how you will choose your niche strategically, how you will site script the content, and most important how you will grow Instagram systematically without confusion. And if you want to use this knowledge professionally to work for your clients, then you will learn that too. So without any delay, let's get started. Section number 1, Instagram Algorithms Foundation. First, let's understand how Instagram fundamentally operates, because if you don't understand the core mechanics of the platform, then whether you are growing your own account or handling a client's account, everything is useless. Look, Instagram and YouTube, these two platforms are fundamentally very different. YouTube is a search driven ecosystem. This means that if you posted a video even 3 years ago, if you have uploaded it even today, people can discover it by searching and can watch it, because most of the traffic of YouTube comes from search. But Instagram is a suggest first platform. Here no one sees the content by actively searching, people only consume that which appears in their feed on the explore page or one on the real step, and the algorithm decides what to show to whom, and in this the control of the users is very limited, and this has a direct impact on the content strategy. The shelf life of the content on Instagram is very short. If we look at it statistically, if your reels do not perform within 6 hours, then it essentially becomes dead, and rarely any reel generate organic views even after 30 days. So if you compare it with YouTube, then the videos there keep generating views for years. So here the concept of evergreen content does not work in the traditionally sense. Here volume matters, frequency matters. And yes, if you are making only 3 to 4 or 5 high quality reels in a month, then it is insufficient, because Instagram algorithm wants regular content, because the algorithm needs constant new content to show to its users in the field, and its one curricular factor is trending content. When any format, concept or audio is trending, then the algorithm already knows on the basics of data that there is more engagement on this type of content. So if you use trending elements, then the algorithm feels more comfortable in pushing your content. Right now, according to recent data, 95 million photos and videos are uploaded daily on Instagram. And to be visible in this massive competition, you will have to play with the right thumb, not against it. So for now, just remember these three principles. Instagram is the best platform. The lifespan of content on it is very limited. Trending plus volume, this combination can bring growth. Section number 2 is niche selection. Now let's talk about the one more important decision: niche selection. Here most of the creators follow a fundamentally wrong approach. They see that financially influencers are growing very well, so let's make videos or finals. Oh wow, fitness is very trending, let's start creating gym content. But this reactive approach fails in the long run. Look, on Instagram you have to do high frequency content creation, whether it is for your brand or for the client's brand. That is daily ideation, scripting, shooting, editing, and this cycle should continue like this. If you work on a niche which you do not find genuinely interesting, that it will take you maximum 90 days and you will become mentally exhausted. I have seen creators burn out. They spend 2 months aggressively creating content, then suddenly disappear because they have chosen the wrong niche that does not align with their authentic interests. So I am going to give you a two-part framework for how to identify your niche. The first framework, passion and proficiency. Look at the metrics. Ask yourself, if you had unlimited resources and no financial pressure, what would you invest your time in? What activities would you think about and what would you focus on? If you have any query, you ask me.